everybody, welcome back to this YouTube channel where we learn and talk about the Word of God. My name is Cindy, but you can call me Teacher C. Yeah, today's word is very interesting and I know you will love it. Yeah, we are going to share mainly 3 verses. That's Matthew 12:34-35, and then Proverbs 4:20-23, and then Romans 10:17. Yeah, I know you're ready to dive right into it. So starting with Matthew 12:34-35, it says, "Brood of vipers, how can you, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks." Out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. This is the main thing. This is the gist of what we are going to talk about. The things that you constantly feel in your heart are the things that are going to come out. Yeah, I remember when we were in secondary school, when we had computer lessons, there's a thing that they called jigger. Yeah, I remember my IT teacher saying that jigger in full is garbage in, garbage out. So the thing is, the things that you put in are the things that you put out. Yeah, that's why the Bible tells us that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And there is a time last year, as on a boda, those that are not in Uganda, boda is a motorbike, yeah, heading to work in the morning. And in that season, I was watching so much TikTok, you guys. So much TikTok, to the point that you can tell yourself, you know what, today I'm going to watch TikTok for like 10 minutes. Then you open and then start scrolling. Out of a blue, it has been like 4 hours. Like you're just scrolling and scrolling. And this is what happened. Yeah, I was on a bike going to work, and then as I was on that bike, a random song came to my mind. It was not a gospel song, some trending song that was on TikTok at that time, and I started singing it. And I was like, wait a minute, what am I saying? What am I singing? Like, have you ever caught yourself and you're like, huh, is this me? And then right there on that border is when I realized, when did this start? When did I start singing songs, like subconsciously, like how you can be there and you be like, you know, the song that you usually do. I will not say any song, but yeah, I felt like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What is happening? And then I quickly realized that it's because of the things that I was consuming. Garbage in, garbage out. Yes, the things that I had put in me. You know, as you're watching these videos, you might think it's okay, I'm just passing time, you know, it's just entertainment. But it's not just entertainment. Yeah, it's not just entertainment. There are different agendas. Different songs come with different agendas. So if it's not a heavenly agenda, definitely it's an agenda that is from the devil. Yeah, so I was like, no, this should stop. And I remember at that time I first uninstalled TikTok from my phone for a while, because I needed to like learn how to be disciplined while using it. And right now, yeah, I'm on a journey, but I'm better. I'm much better in terms of what I watch, what I listen to, the people I give attention on YouTube, which people am I watching, like, because out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. To that, oh my gosh, the thing that you put inside so much is what will come out, definitely. And then let's delve into Proverbs 4:20-23. It says, "My son, give attention to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh." Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. Keep your heart with all. I don't know how I can emphasize this, but keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. Our hearts are very sensitive. Like, we should treat them like the most important thing. Watch what you consume, watch what you feed your heart, because out of it spring the issues of life. Out of your heart spring the issues of life. Keep your heart with all diligence. Like, the thing about keeping is guard. There is a version that says guard your heart. Like, guarding is, I don't know how to explain it better, but I know that we've all probably experienced homes of people that have guards, security guards all over the place. Like, it's a no-go zone. You cannot easily access that place. Yeah, so that's how we have to act on our hearts. Like, we have to keep them with all diligence and make sure that we are putting in the word of God, putting in the word of God, putting in the word of God. Yeah, because the word of God is life. The words of God are life. It is life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. Yeah, that's the thing. That the thing that you feed your heart is what will be abundant. Yes, the thing that you constantly feed on is what will be abundant in your heart. And then in different seasons, we shall see the abundance of what you've been taking in. Just from the things that you say, we'll be able to tell that this person has been taking in a lot of the word of God. This person has been listening to so many teachings on the word of God. Yeah. And then lastly, I would love to share Romans 10:17 that says that faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. That's Romans 10:17. You see, usually the things that we hear also affect it affects us so much. What you hear affects what you speak. What you hear affects what you believe. The thing that you constantly hear and hear and hear and hear all over again, you start to believe. And sometimes you think, maybe I was born like this, but no, it is actually because you've been hearing that thing for so long, and for some reason you've started to believe it. Sometimes we grow up with people that don't celebrate us as much, with people that speak so much negativity to us. Sometimes they are guardians, parents, or house managers that tell you things that kind of plant things that you start to believe as a person. You kind of start to believe that you're not worthy, you're not good enough. Comparison. Sometimes parents compare children. Why aren't you like your sibling? Why, for you, why don't you do this like this one? For you, why don't you do this like this person? And then those things tend to plant seeds of doubt, self-doubt. You start looking at yourself as insufficient because of the things that you hear. So now, how you can overcome that is to start hearing and hearing what God says about you. Listen to as many teachings, listen to as many sermons as can be. Because the more you hear, is the more you will start believing. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So, choose wisely the things you hear, the things you watch, the things you read. Choose wisely. Make sure the things you're reading, the things you're hearing are bringing faith. They are not bringing unbelief. They are not bringing double standards. Yeah? Make sure the content that you're consuming is content that is going to fill your heart with good things. Yeah, because a good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure brings forth evil things. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth good things. So you bring out good things because of the things that you feed on constantly. Yeah, that was our word for today. Until next time, with so much love from Teacher C. Bye. See ya.